somebody else came in late. If we, okay, let me see. Our little friend Shelby that used to sit back there, she got a job in Pennsylvania. So she was going to drive up for class tonight and exam, and she will not be able to do that. Okay, Melvin is not here. Okay, I think you were the only one out. Yeah. Okay, all right. Okay, if you don't have your report and everything, if it's not uploaded, please remember to get it uploaded before midnight tonight. Okay. All right. Oh, you took that back? Okay. Makes a lot of difference. Did you read the information that I provided for you online?
I did. Research or
I sent an announcement on Saturday. I marked you. Differences between accounting and other business functions. Know the important differences between accounting and other business functions. And when I'm talking about other business functions, I'm talking about management or marketing and things of that nature. So know the important differences between accounting and other business functions. In chapter 17, it talks about accounting, but there is a phrase that is used there that says a company's accounting information is useful for whom. So in essence, go in and look at the definition, and you should be able to answer this question. A company's accounting useful information is useful to whom? And we talked about that. Okay? Okay. Accountants know what accountants does. ACCOUNTANTS. What is the role or the responsibility of accountants? When they get information, they do something with that information, or they have activities. They do something with that. So what are the roles of an accountant? Know what the accounting transactions are. There are accounting transactions. And these transactions are called, sometimes referred to as activities. In essence, if a person brings in travel expense, that's an activity. So, and it creates transactions in the accounting function. The accounting profession is divided into 5 key working areas. Know what those 5 key working areas are. The accounting profession is divided into 5 key working areas. Know what the 5 key working areas are. What is a balance sheet? What is an annual report? What is managerial accounting, or what is a managerial accountant? ACCOUNTANT. What is a financial accountant? What is a tax accountant? What is an auditor? A-U-D-I-T-O-R. What is a bookkeeper? What is the first step in the accounting cycle? What is the first step in the accounting cycle? Some other terms that you need to know that I'm putting them into being able to use. What is a trial balance?
Trial?
Trial. T-R-I-A-L, balance. What is liquidity? What is cash flow? Accounts payable? Oh, no, I didn't. Retained earnings? What is an income statement? Statement of cash flows. And I said balance sheet, did I not? Yeah. Okay. What is a ledger? And a journal. What are operating expenses? Current assets. Current liabilities. The owner's equity. And I have some other terms for you just a little later on. What are the 3 financial statements that are prepared by accountants? What are the 3 financial statements that are prepared by accountants? Know who examines the financial data and makes recommendations to top management. Know who examines the financial data and make recommendations to top management. What is undercapitalization? UNDERCAPITALIZATION, and that's all one word, undercapitalization. What are the functions of the financial manager? What is the objective of financial planning? The objective of financial planning. What is a CFO? CFO. Know what long-term and short-term forecasting is. Long-term and short-term forecasting, as well as long-term and short-term financing. So long-term, short-term forecasting, and long-term, short-term finance. So in essence, there are long-term forecasting, there's short-term forecasting, long-term financing, short-term financing, okay? What is a capital budget? An operating budget? A master budget? And a cash budget. Know what those are. You also need to know what debt financing is. What is trade credit? We talked about that in chapter 18. Trade credit. What are secure loans and unsecured loans? Secure loans and unsecured loans. What is a venture capital firm? Venture capital firm. A commercial bank. Okay, for chapters C and D, or appendix chapters C and D, know about a self-insured company. We talked about that. And then the risk that I told you, speculative, pure, and risk. Those are the three. Risk, speculative risk, pure risk. Know what those are. Rule of indemnity. INDEMNITY, rule of indemnity. What is investing in a home? I talked about that. Know the difference between a company that is owned by the stockholders and one that is owned by policy owners. We talked about that. Know the difference between, and we're talking about insurance companies, where one insurance company is owned by stockholders and the other may be owned by the policy owners. Know the difference in the two. The health plans, HMO, PPO, and health savings account, know what those are.
Did you say that again?
HMO, PPO, and health savings account. Know what those are. Know what financial planning is. And how do you start? Or what does it begin with? Financial planning begins with doing something. And if you were to put together your own balance sheet and you had to define what your assets and your liabilities are, know how to recognize what is an asset. You had to put together a financial statement, know what your wages are considered. Okay. What is the role of a personal financial planner? What is the role of a personal financial planner? And that's going to be in chapter D as well. What are budgets? We talked about that. The best way to save your money. Know what are the best ways recommended in chapter D to save your money, or how do you start saving your money? And then know what the basic accounting functions are and the reports and what are they used for.
Could you say that again?
Know what your basic accounting equation is, basically, and your accounting reports and how they are used in a firm. And basically the role of accounting. What's the role of accounting? What is a car premium?
That was chapter C, right?
Yeah. See, you're getting good. Know what they are already. That's it. Oh, know what money is, of course.